Hey guys! Welcome back to my channel. It is Sunday and I haven't uploaded Storytime Sunday in 2 weeks. So this is going to be a good one. And if you are part of my family, you might not want to watch this one. Anyway, so this is me about this time that I threw up at the beach. Yep, I did that. And this is a perfect video because it's spring break for some schools and my spring break is next week. And this happened around spring break, I think. I don't know. Anyway, so I was, I think, a sophomore in high school, and it was spring break. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure. It was around spring break time for high schoolers, and I was sleeping at my friend's house, and we had planned this elaborate scheme of going to the beach by ourselves. Like, her cousin, and I were just gonna go to the beach, take the metro to like a station nearby the beach, and then take a bus to the beach, and we're just gonna like have a day or whatever. Like, I don't know, we're just gonna like party by ourselves. So she had this boyfriend she was dating for a while, and she told him the plan, and he was like, no, okay with it. He had a car. He's like, why don't I just take you? I have a car. And she was like, no, but we wanted to like go on an adventure. We had never rode on the metro by ourselves, so we were like, we're gonna do it. And then he was like, no, okay. Like, they started fighting, and then like, I don't know what happened, so he ended up saying he was gonna take us, so we planned the whole trip around him taking us. So in that morning we wake up like bright and early, and it's raining, so we're like, her boyfriend's getting pissed because he had like anger issues kind of, and he's like, oh, it's raining, like, I don't know, this huge deal. So then the rain goes away and he picks us up, and in this car it's him, his friend's girlfriend, my friend, her cousin, and me. So we stop at Burger King, and I don't eat anything, which is first bad thing, because I didn't eat because, of course, first of all, I was going to be wearing a bikini, and I didn't want to look fat, and I didn't want to look full, and like if I was too full, then, you know, like my stomach would be like bigger and stuff, and like I have an eating disorder, but I didn't really eat that much back then because I was too scared to get fat. Because I was fat when I was in middle school. Not fat, but like a little bit big, and I was scared of going back. Anyway, so we drive to the beach and we get there, and her boyfriend brings a bottle of some type of alcohol. I don't even know what it was, but before this I had been drunk maybe like once or twice before, but I had never been like drank that much, you know. I wasn't that bad of a kid. So we're mixing the drink with, I don't know what it was. I think it was like some type of like red juice. So we all have a drink in our hands. I'm like looking away, and I'm trying to remember because like this is so like faded in my memory. So we have a drink, and I finished mine, and it didn't taste like anything to me because we mixed it with something, those are the worst drinks, you know. The mixed drinks are the worst kind of drinks. And her cousin didn't like it at all. Her cousin was like, she's the same age as us, but she's like not, she wasn't in high school yet, because she like, when she got to this country, like, I don't know, like she didn't know English or whatever, so she wasn't in the same grade as us. She was a little bit more innocent than us, so she didn't want to drink that. She's like, nah. So I like drank hers, and then like I finished my, I drank hers, and then I had like a sip of another one or something like that. So we were like feeling good. We go into the water, and like we're having a great time, and we're all feeling like kind of tipsy, and we're like laughing and whatever. So then we get out of the water and we go to lay down on the towels. It wasn't a towel, it was like a big like sheet, like a, what are those things called, like bed sheet. So we're laying on it and we're tanning. I'm either laying on I think I'm laying on my back, and my friend's just like sitting next to me, and then like it's like her cousin, me, my friend, her boyfriend's friend, and her boyfriend's girlfriend. So we're laying there, and I sit up, and I'm like, I feel like I need to throw up. And they're like, oh, no way. So my friend like digged a little hole for me in the sand, and I throw up, like, and I'm like throwing up, and I'm like literally like throwing up like profusely, like so much. Like, she keeps digging holes for me to throw up in. Like, she digs a hole, I throw up, she covers it, digs another hole, I throw up, she covers it. Like, literally, like, and then like we ran out of space, we had to turn around to the side, and like all I remember is like throwing up and seeing people like walk by me. And like this was like, I don't remember anyone asking me if I was okay, which was terrible because I wasn't even I was either 15 or 16 at this moment. So if a grown-ass adult sees a young girl throwing up, and they're gonna be like, is she okay? Like, do you need help or anything like that? Like, what? Like, I know obviously back then I would like didn't want any guy or adult like thinking anything. Like, I want to get in trouble. So I didn't Like I was scared of them saying anything, but like no, people would just walk by, look at me like, oh my god, this bitch is throwing up, and like not say anything, whatever. So she kept like digging holes for me, and I was like getting dehydrated because first of all we were in the Miami sun. It was hot. I hadn't ate any breakfast. I hadn't drank any water. All I had was like alcohol in my system. So it starts raining, and we're like, okay, like they start, like they get me up, they pack their shit. I'm like literally like half dead, like. So like my friend's walking me towards the car because we parked kind of far, like in this parking garage. So we're walking, and as I'm walking, like I'm like throwing up like all over my feet. Like I'm walking and like all over my feet. So we're walking and we stop at a light, and I like throw up, and like I just throw up everywhere. Like I was going crazy. So we get in the car. I sit by the window because if I need to throw up, I need to throw up out the window, and I take the car. We drive to a gas station. They get me like some Gatorade or something. Like I'm sitting there, I'm sipping the Gatorade, and he drives off, and I'm like, oh, I need to throw up, and I throw up like all over the side of his car. Like I had to put my head out the window to throw up because obviously like I was drunk, but I was not like I knew that I can't throw up in his car. So I threw up all over the side of his car, like just threw up dripping, and he had like a Mercedes. Like it wasn't like a brand new Mercedes, but it was like he kept it really nice, you know. And I felt so bad, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, like I'm so sorry. Like I just kept like. I kept saying sorry because I felt like I ruined everybody's day. I was like, I'm sorry, no, like I'm so sorry, like I'll clean your car, I promise, like I'm sorry. Like I'm that annoying drunk person that just keeps talking. So I was like blabbering, I was just like crying and saying I'm sorry. Anyway, so we get to his house. We go to her boyfriend's house because first of all we didn't like want to go to her house because then her mom would like immediately know we were drunk. So we went to his house. And like his family is like the type of family that was like super like liberal. Like we got to his house, and his like parents, not his parents, his dad and like some girl were in their like pool like having sex like randomly, and they were like okay, they were like naked, and they were like okay, they're like, oh hey guys, like they were like the mom from like Mean Girls. So we go into his room, and his friend's girlfriend leaves because she has to do something, I don't know, and it's my friend's cousin, me, her boyfriend, and her boyfriend's friend. And we're just sitting there. It's the first time I'm ever in his house, and I'm just like really uncomfortable, and like the guys started smoking weed, and I'm just like, oh, I'm not into this, like I'm already like fucked up, I'm not trying to get crossfaded, and they're like offering me, and I'm like really like, no, it's okay, like no thanks. So I don't know, like 10 passes, and I'm like literally like in my mind time is going by super slow. Like I'm literally just sitting there like the whole time, like I'm just sitting there, and like I don't remember things. Like I remember like at one point we were in the garage, like I don't know what we were doing there, but we were in the garage doing something, and like I remember like I was like it's just black in my mind, like I don't remember anything. So like eventually after a little bit, I think he cleans his car, he washes my clothes or something, because I had my bathing suit, but he washed like the clothes I threw up on, and like I don't know, like I'm pretty sure he washed some of the clothes that we had on. I'm like still like dead at this point. Like my friend like dresses me, like I'm like dead, and I like recover a little bit. I think maybe we have some food. Yes, I know what happened. We go to Subway, and I'm like still dead, and but like I'm ordering my food, and I'm like we're on the like at the table eating, and I'm like freaking out the whole time, thinking like, oh my god, people here know I'm drunk, like they know I'm drunk, like they're onto me, they know I'm drunk, and I'm like eating my sandwich, and then after that I like got better. Like I mean, I think like I went back to her house, my friend's house, and I was sleeping over because I think I stayed like a week or something at her house, and I just like passed out, but I felt so bad the next day. Like I was like, yo, what happened yesterday? Like, was that a dream? But yeah, that is the story of a time that I threw up at the beach. Let's go to the beach, let's go to the right. I don't even know that song. Anyway, I hope you guys like this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below. And it's also my face is going to be popping up somewhere, and you can click on that and subscribe and look at my channel. Also, I have the survey that I'm doing for one of my classes. It's about like YouTubing, what kind of videos you guys like. It's anonymous, it's only 10 questions, so I would like you guys to check it out. It's going to be in the description box below. It's going to be the first link. Bye guys, see you next week.
Let's go to the beach, let's go get a wave. They say what they gonna say. Have a drink, clink, found a Bud Light. Bad bitches like me, it's hard to come by.